What's going on, everybody? Want to talk today about the richest racing quarter horse versus the richest racing thoroughbred. You got horses that make money in their racing career ultimately. Then you got horses at the end of the day, at the end of their racing career, if they're bred real good and they ran really good, you can make money after the track, as far as breeding wise. Stallions, they get to breed a lot of females, a lot of mares, you know, because they did real good. But then you got if you got a good mare, she did good on the track, most everybody gonna want a baby off of that mare because they feel that she's gonna produce a good fast mare. But in their racing career, they make money and they earn money. On the quarter horse side, you got the highest paid quarter horse ever in the racing career was KJ Desperado. KJ Desperado was a great horse. I remember him running, and this was recently that he made this money. He topped out at 2.7 million something dollars, almost 2.8 million dollars. And he's out of a top bloodline, and he's pretty good. Now he won't be able to breed because he's a gelding now. Now this is a quarter horse right here, Pablo. He's a little antsy because you keep a racehorse in the stall, and so you don't typically want them out in the open all the time because they conserve their energy for racing. He's just 3 years old, so he's still got a racing career. The biggest race on the quarter horse side is for $2 million. I'm sorry, it's held in New Mexico and it's for $3 million. It's called the All-American Futurity. That's the biggest race in quarter horse racing for $3 million. On the thoroughbred side, you got a horse named Romantic Warrior. Romantic Warrior made $28 million on the thoroughbred side. And the reason why he was able to do that because on the thoroughbred side, the racing, they hold the record for the biggest race of the year. It's called the Saudi Cup. The Saudi Cup is for $20 million. Whoever win that get a significant purse. So you got Romantic Warrior that was able to win that and a few more other races to bring him up to a whopping $28 million in his racing career. Now we all know thoroughbreds from like Kentucky Derby and stuff like that racing. And so they have a triple crown. On the thoroughbred side, you got the Kentucky Derby, then you got the Preakness, then you got the Belmont. The same thing on the quarter horse side. You got the Rainbow Futurity, the Ruidoso Futurity, then you got your All-American Futurity. Now the difference on the quarter horse side, you have to run these horses at 2 years old to win that type of money. On the thoroughbred side, you running these horses at 3 years old. So on 2 years old, it's called futurities. When they turn 3, it's called derbies. So a derby horse is gonna be a 3-year-old horse. A futurity horse is gonna be a 2-year-old horse. And you not call a futurity horse unless you have ran first, second, or third in a futurity race. Or you not call a derby horse unless you ran first, second, or third in a big derby stakes race. So it's different. So that's the take on the richest racing quarter horse versus the richest racing thoroughbred. Quarter horse is gonna top out roughly around 2-point-something million, and thoroughbreds gonna top out roughly around 20 million or so. So in their racing career, those are just the top. You got your averages, you know, but the difference in the quarter horse and thoroughbred is very significant. Of course, the thoroughbred side takes a lot more money versus the quarter horse side, it don't take as much. So people just getting into the racing game take more to the quarter horse side because it's a little bit cheaper. Or if you just got it like that, in the thoroughbred racing, it's called the sport of kings. So the thoroughbred racing, you really gonna be doing more. You gotta have the money. So it's called a sport of kings because thoroughbred racing really for millionaires and billionaires that just got the money like that and want to get in. Or you got a person that, like me, that got a lot of knowledge and can really get these horses for a little less than what you pay for them. Like this year, a horse called Chunk of Gold. Chunk of Gold was purchased for $2,500 out of the third, and he made it to the Kentucky Derby this year. Versus the highest paid horse in the Kentucky Derby, they paid $1.2 million for him. The horse don't know what he costs. And that's why I like to tell a lot of people, in this racing world, in this quarter horse, in these quarter horse and thoroughbreds in the racing world, period, you can really tap into this game because a horse don't know how much it costs. One of the biggest financial moves and the biggest success stories in the quarter horse game is called a horse named Double Down Special. They paid $2,200 for him, and Double Down Special ended up making $2.2 million. It's definitely a journey, and you got to know, it takes you knowing the actual conformation of the horse, from the neck to the shoulders, to even the length up underneath, nice hip on them. It takes you knowing all these things to actually pick out a good racehorse. And conformation and bloodline is what I like to really focus on, conformation and bloodline. So that's the key to that. And if y'all want to know more, continue to follow me, like and subscribe, tap in. I will be starting a major racing group, and we're gonna be on the road to the Kentucky Derby, because it's one of the biggest things that people actually want to tap into, and it's one of the most prestige events in the racing game. So, like, subscribe, follow for more. Thank you.